Princess Jael, The Journey to Awaken the Sword, Volume 1. Princess Jael, a radiant princess, sat in deep prayer in the golden chamber of her palace. Her crown shimmered in the light, but her heart was restless. Suddenly, a vision filled the room with blinding light. Her father appeared on a throne of brilliance, holding a blood-drenched sword. His voice echoed, both commanding and comforting. "My daughter," he said, "this sword is a gift of divine power, but it will not fully awaken until you fulfill the task I have set before you. Form an alliance with the kingdom, for together you will defeat the enemy who threatens my people. Do not fear, for I am with you always." The vision ended, leaving Jael with the sword in her hands. Its weight was both physical and spiritual, a reminder of her sacred mission. The departure. The next morning, Jael gathered her trusted companions, Selena, her lifelong friend and confidant, a group of skilled soldiers sworn to protect her, wise royal advisors, and devoted handmaids. Together, they prayed for strength and guidance. As the sun rose, Jael mounted her white horse, her crown gleaming, and led her company into the unknown. The journey was arduous. The mountain trails were narrow, the air thin and biting, yet Jael's resolve never wavered, even as her companions faltered. Halfway up the treacherous mountain, a low growl shattered the silence. A massive black bear emerged from the shadows, its eyes gleaming with hunger. The group froze in terror. The beast charged, and chaos erupted. Horses reared, soldiers drew their weapons, but Jael stepped forward. Clutching her sword, she recited, "Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me." The bear stopped, as if the words themselves carried power. It roared once more, but retreated into the wilderness, leaving the group shaken, yet unharmed. That night, the company camped in a dense forest. As they slept, a venomous serpent slithered through the shadows toward a soldier. Jael, sensing danger, awoke. In a single swift motion, she seized her sword and struck the serpent, killing it instantly. The commotion woke the others, who looked to her with fear and gratitude. "Fear not," she said, her voice steady. "Abba is with us. No harm shall come to those who trust in him." Her words brought comfort, and the group rested peacefully for the remainder of the night. As dawn broke on the final stretch of their journey, the company descended into a wooded valley. Suddenly, 7 figures emerged from the shadows, blocking their path. Each bandit's presence was foreboding, their names reflecting their dark nature: haughty, liar, murder, wicked heart, evil, false witness, and conflict. "We know who you are," Haughty sneered. "Hand over your crown and jewels, or prepare to die." Jael's heart pounded, but she stood firm. "No weapon formed against us shall prosper," she declared, her voice filled with authority. She turned to her companions. "Take your swords, for the battle is not ours, but the Lord's." To their astonishment, each companion found a sword in their hands, blessed with heavenly light. Together, they stood as one, outnumbered but not afraid. The bandits hesitated, unnerved by the divine energy surrounding Jael and her company. Realizing they were outmatched, the bandits fled into the forest. The group fell to their knees, offering prayers of thanksgiving for their deliverance. Weary but triumphant, Jael and her company reached the gates of Prince Jai's kingdom. Trumpets announced their arrival as they walked through the city gates. The castle was a magnificent sight, its spires reaching toward the heavens. Prince Jai himself awaited them, resplendent in royal attire, his presence commanding yet kind. "Princess Jael," he said, bowing deeply, "your arrival has been long anticipated. You and your companions are most welcome. You are safe here." Jael felt a surge of relief, but also a stirring of purpose. As her company entered the castle, whispers of the enemy's schemes lingered in her mind. The battle was far from over, but she knew she was not alone. With her faith, her sword, and her newfound allies, Jael was ready to face whatever lay ahead. As the sun set, casting the castle in hues of gold and crimson, Jael stood on a balcony with the prince. In the distance, storm clouds gathered, a reminder that the devil and his demons would not relent. But Jael's heart burned with the words of her father. "Be strong and of good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord thy God is with thee whithersoever thou goest." The story ends, not in finality, but with the promise of battles to come and the assurance of victory.